For past several months, I've been making videos about changes in the world of technology. I do it because I think very highly of innovation. I think the world will be a far more exciting place with entrepreneurs like Elon Musk and his technology companies like SpaceX and Tesla. However, because of this, I feel like I've not given justice to many of his competitors. Truth be told, to accelerate the advent of sustainable energy cannot be achieved by Tesla alone. It needs to be a group effort. And the fact is that many automakers are trying their best too. So today, I want to zoom into one of the Tesla's major competitors, the Chevy Bolt, to see how Tesla Model 3 stacks up against it. I'm Lei. Let's get into the video. First of all, what we're comparing today is the Chevy Bolt and the standard Tesla Model 3, meaning the Model 3 with no extra upgrades. If we take into consideration all the available upgrades of Tesla Model 3, the price of the car will go up to almost $60,000, which will make the comparison between the two cars extremely unfair. Hence, we'll focus on the base model only. Let's start with the price. Both Tesla Model 3 and the Chevy Bolt fall under the $35,000 to $40,000 price range and are entitled to the $7,500 federal tax credit for electric vehicles. Chevy Bolt sells for $37,495, and let's face it, there is no way this price isn't deliberate. At this price, it puts the purchase price of Chevy Bolt right at $29,995. As for Tesla Model 3, the price tag is $35,000 and $27,500 after the tax credit. However, here's the catch. The tax credit is structured in such a way that it favors early buyers. For the first 200,000 cars delivered by the manufacturer, full $7,500 tax credit is available. However, once the 200,000th car is delivered, the countdown starts. Up till the third quarter of this year, Tesla has already sold 140,000 electric vehicles. Hence, it will be hitting the 200,000th mark first quarter 2018. That's when the ticking starts. By the third quarter next year, all Tesla Model 3s delivered would enjoy $3,750 tax credit only, not $7,500. This is the period where most Tesla pre-orders will be delivered. Furthermore, since the upgrade of Tesla Model 3 will be delivered first, it is safe to say that most $35,000 Tesla Model 3 owners will be paying more than $30,000 for their cars instead of $27,500. Hence, in the price category, Chevy Bolt wins. Then let's move on to the range. This is where the two cars tie. With a 60 kWh battery, Chevy Bolt takes you to around 238 miles per charge, whereas for Tesla Model 3, it has a 50 kWh battery and can take you as far as 220 miles per charge. Hence, numbers won't lie. This category's winner is also Chevy Bolt, right? Well, not so fast. In the range category, charging stations play a huge role because it doesn't matter how much range you have, if you can't find a place to charge, you won't be able to travel far. Therefore, combining these two factors, I'm going to give it a tie in this category. In terms of performance, both cars are beasts comparing to the traditional gasoline cars. Chevy Bolt does a 0 to 60 acceleration in 6.5 seconds, while Tesla Model 3 does the same in around 5.6 seconds. Hence, in this category, I'll have to give it to the Model 3. However, putting things into perspective, 6.5 seconds is a very impressive number, and hence in reality, the difference in performance will be minimum. Although I have to add this, as the Model 3 has lower center mass, it will feel steadier when you're driving it. Now that we have finished comparing the three most important categories, the price, the range, and the performance, let's go on to some other interesting metrics. I think perhaps the most compelling argument for Chevy Bolt would be its availability. It is available now, not 2 to 4 weeks from now, not 6 months from now, it's available now. It is very important. Unlike Tesla Model 3, you don't need to wait for 18 months more. You can pick up the car at your local dealership right now. Comparing to the uncertain delivery date of Model 3, Chevy Bolt is a clear winner in this category. Furthermore, in terms of the space, the two cars are very similar. Both have passenger capacity of 5 persons. The cargo space for Tesla Model 3 is 15 cubic feet, while it's 17 for Chevy. However, since Tesla Model 3 is slightly larger than Chevy Bolt, you can expect bigger legrooms, increased comfort for Model 3. Moreover, one significant downside for Chevy Bolt is its lack of autonomous driving capability. Though there have been rumors about autonomous driving for its future versions, it is not yet available for the current version of Chevy Bolt. As for Model 3, not only does it come with the necessary hardware for autonomous driving, with $8,000 more, you can get full automation when it comes out. So comparing the base model, the difference is minimum. However, I think it's good to have full automation, hence I'll give it to Tesla Model 3 for this category. Last but not least, the looks do matter for cars. Model 3 wins by a large margin in this category. There is simply no comparison between these two cars. Whether it's minimalistic interior or its aerodynamic exterior, Tesla is simply cooler and better looking, no doubt about it. Overall, I think both cars are fantastic. Both offer impressive performance, great range, at a reasonable price. So I guess which car to buy really depends on individual preferences. If you need your car right now, Chevy Bolt should be the clear winner. However, if looks and brands are important to you, autonomous driving is something you really believe in, and you don't mind getting your car in the early 2019, get Tesla Model 3. You love it. One last thing, I know Tesla looks much cooler than Chevy Bolt, but does it really justify the difference between the reception of these two cars? I'm not so sure. Both are pioneers in the EV market with similar range, price, and performance. One is pre-ordered 400,000 times, but the other one is barely considered. One might argue that because of the looks, both cars are targeting very different groups of people, and I have no problems with that. However, I do think Chevy Bolt deserves more attention than it's getting right now, because after all, the transition to electric requires efforts from all auto companies, especially from formidable auto giants like General Motors. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the new Chevy Bolt. I really think it's currently super underrated. It's a great car and deserves more attention. Alright, that's it. Again, I'm Lei. Peace.